It's been a while since we had a good fish shark on the channel. So let's see what we can do about that. Off to the flotsam shoals. So far we have a very basic boat with an enormous hook, and we can only cast that far. But from there we can catch a single blue fish. Literally a small fry. So we're going to go ahead and do the same with a bigger cast, hopefully catching that fish. We only get so many casts every day. That was a common cod, and I will certainly take that. I'm not really sure how this part's supposed to work. Do we just time it on the way in? Yeah, that seems to sort of be the thing. Okay, we can manipulate. So we'll catch progressively bigger and bigger fish. I'm already out of casts. I think that was 3, but I'm not real good at counting. We take these to the fish market. 2 small fries are $6. 1 common cod is $5. Sell all. We have $11. That means we can stay out at sea longer and throw more casts. Yes. And if we want to travel to new places like Fiddle Kelp Field, that would cost $10. We can't afford that. What we can afford is this. We caught a single fish and it auto reels in for us. That makes it nice and easy. I want the bigger fish though. I don't want the wood. I want that. It's exactly what I want. I feel like there's also more fish out here today than there were yesterday. We should avoid those whenever we can, but we won't be too picky. Okay, I think I can actually just reel right into the cod and we'll see how many more casts we get. All right, I think that was a total of 4. Should really start reading in the upper left what we have, but this time we made $16. So we're going to buy the rod rings, brace your rod with these and cast your line further into the sea. Yes. There's also an old man who's mostly just made of a beard with a potato. He doesn't really have a lot to say. At least I don't listen to him. We got 2 bars of power now, so we can go this far to catch more of the same stuff. We are going to wait very patiently for a better fish to come floating our way. We got to be picky with our limited casts. Okay, we got that one. We can only clearly catch 1 fish at a time, but that might be upgradable. 3 casts left. Let's make them count. We should probably try a new area too, because these fish are all relatively mild. And they're definitely laid out differently than they were yesterday. We had a lot more cod here. I'm going to see if I can catch some garbage, because they're basically the same as the fish. Never mind, we'll just go ahead and take that one. Well, we still made $14. There's also a silver key, a small silver key that reminds you vaguely of the town lighthouse for $10. That's only a 1 out of 1 update progress. So now when we click on this, we can feed the lighthouse fish. There's also an empty cottage. All right, well, I guess we'll sacrifice 5 of our very valuable fish.
Oh, it's the birds that want to eat the fish, not the lighthouse.
Now that I've wasted a bunch of my hard-earned money to feed the lighthouse, we will catch those fish and see what we can do. It really only does take a second to catch these idiots. They're pretty basic. Okay, we're going to feed 4 of those already. And today we got 2 cod and 2 of the basic bluefish. So first things first, we're going to finish off the lighthouse so it's good and full. The bird has something on its beak. Treasure. That better be a giant gold nugget or a treasure map. Oh, now they want other things. Okay, so fueling the lighthouse makes the beacon brighter, allowing one to press further away from town. Oh, this is going to have a use. So, okay, you can actually have 2 of the whatevers then. I will sell the rest for no money. And what we just unlocked was a new area that cost $25 to go to. Cave with the capsized. Sounds safe. And now we're going to try and feed the lighthouse the rest of the fish. Oh, I cut a piece of wood for the first time. What I need is the cod. And got him. So the wooden scrap was worth nothing, but the rest of the fish were worth something. Oh, I forgot to feed that to the lighthouse. Well, that's okay, because we're going to go to Fiddle Kelp Field for $10, where we find jellyfish, all sorts of fish. Oh, our hook doesn't sink low enough to catch some of those. All right, well, we're going to settle for jellyfish. We also need to cast further here to make it worthwhile. But we did find a jellyfish. By catching those, we're really just paving the way for Mario to swim through here without concern. We might be able to catch the green fish if he would bite just a little bit up. Oh, come on, it's basically touching his fin. Get over here. Fine, we'll settle for the blue moron. So the lighthouse is going to eat another one of these fish, which should bring us a map to go even further. And then it wants to eat jellyfish. The bird brought some wood scrap. It reminds you of the ruined building in town. There's a ruined building in town. There's a paint shop. Okay, I can change the color of my boat. Holy mackerel, the old paint shop's been rebuilt. When did that happen? Just now. A magical bird gave me a magical wood and I fixed it. So I want to see how much a jellyfish is. $8. That's actually pretty good. So we got $24 to our name. We need some upgrades. So for $20, we get the extra weight. We don't want that yet because that's going to eat up all of our money. We want more casts. And then we're just going to save up some easy money here. We really quickly filled our boat. That is worth $19. And then we're going to do the same thing again real quick and make another $17, which means we can afford to make our hook sink a little more. And then we'll go back to Fiddle Kelp Road. Oh, there's so many more jellyfish close by now. It really varies a lot. I would have been here all the time if I'd have known I could have caught all those. Because jellyfish are far and away the most valuable thing I can catch. Except for maybe the green fish now. I accidentally caught a bluefish, but what can you do? we're still going to make $30 from a single trip. I guess 20 because we had to pay initially to get here. So we're going to get extra rod rings. So now we can cast even further. We got $15 left over. So we can go back to whatever. 3 bars. We should be able to find some much more valuable fish. The greenfish are back. The barracuda is there. It's really, really hard to get through this layer of little fish. But I think if I do a halfway cast, I saw a break in the fish. We'll see if we can catch. Yeah, there we go. Give me. Oh, that's so mean. He was going for it. All right, we're very, very slowly, like a high-speed car chase, gonna catch one of these. No, we're not because of the angle. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want to catch that fish anyway. This is supposed to be so easy and I'm screwing it up so bad. Well, we still made $20, so there's always that. But we're going to get right back on the horse. That was kind of lucky. So we could actually get that crate. I wonder what's in there. Or we could intercept the greenfish. Yeah, we got the greenfish. I do want that crate though as well. So that was a frogfish. I'm not sure if that's a real thing or not. If I land this very, very carefully, actually, let's just go all the way out and drag back through the crate. That seems easier because there tends to be a gap. Nope, never mind. The best part is when I hook one of these fish, it takes like 30 minutes to reel it in. So luckily, I don't have a lot going on today. Well, we did get a jellyfish and a frogfish on this one, so I won't complain. We'll take those back to the market. Frogfishes were $12. So that was actually plenty of money. So we're going to stay even longer out at sea. More casts equals more money, less time here in this shore. And then we'll just keep hoping to get a lucky break amongst all the fish. I managed to finally get through the army of blue fish, and we got another frogfish at least. And a jellyfish right after that. Once we thin out the numbers, it gets considerably easier. I tried to do a short cast. I might get away with this. I want that jellyfish right below me because I'm greedy. Okay, we're going to go for it. Got it. So that was actually worth quite a lot. That's $42 from a single boatload. So that means we can actually get the $45 casting range upgrade. So we go 4 bars already. Way out there. What's hiding out here? Oh, good. The infamous bluefish. Can't get enough of those. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we missed the barracuda. We mistimed that. Okay, this time I actually did get a bear. Wait, what was that? There's like an eel or something in the sand down below. I also still have yet to catch one of the crates. But we got one of those big things on board, a blueback pike. I'm actually going to try and drag this along. I think I can get away with this straight into that crate. I just got to be really patient and really slow. A crate's got to be full of good stuff though, considering how hard it is to get. There we go, hooked up on the bottom. People always leave good stuff in crates in the bottom of the ocean. New gear unlocked. Good. And we're going to wrap it all up with the tiny bluefish. Okay, so this time I'm going to feed my 2 jellyfish to the lighthouse. We're going to sell the rest of the fish. The one blueback by itself is $16. So I think what I found was in the crate was a knot of tides. Pulling the knot apart is said to bring good fortune and more importantly, favorable tides. Upgrade progress, sure. I assume that means maybe less of the tiny bluefish or more rare fish or something. For now, we are going to drop down. Ooh, look at that big fish. I didn't even see that over there. There's so many good fish out there. Okay, that time it jumped right out. Oh, the Q thing's actually something I use. Q? Oh, interesting. It pushes me even further out, right into a jellyfish, hilariously. Best $5 I ever spent. But that is good to know, considering we could use that to manipulate our chances. Okay, give me that. Get in the boat. Give me another one. I'm going to try and catch the eel thing over here if I can. We're going to go... No, I don't want the jellyfish. Or do I? I want more reel speed. I'm definitely going to upgrade the reel speed. Wait. Oh, that just eats the thing. I gotta figure out a way to catch that. Okay, there's a lot of money there. We're gonna sell the blueback pikes, one of the jellyfish and one of the small fries, because the other one we're feeding to the lighthouse. 3 out of 3. Now it wants frogfish. I didn't get rewarded for that. You guys gotta do better than that to incentivize me. So $20, we're gonna get the faster reel in speed. We're also gonna try Cove of the Capsized for $25. This better be worth it, although we might have gone ahead to get a deeper rod before coming here. There are some interesting fish here though. Oh, we can only get so many things with our current depth. Touch it, come on, move forward. Yeah, we got a shrimp. Oh, look at those big things. Hopefully this single shrimp makes this worthwhile because this was very expensive. But I'm not here to make good choices. I did see some kind of yellow fish off to the side as well. Don't know what that was, but it seemed like it might have been special. Oh yeah, bite it. I think maybe at that point you got to use the my good luck thing to push everything to the right and then the fish could bite it. Oh, those are the yellow fish I saw. Okay, give me the shrimp then. Big boy want the shrimp? Yeah. Come and get it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, I think I just need the tide thing to push me to the right. Ooh, yeah, give me a yellow fish. Can I get it? Oh, it's so close. So this guy by himself eats my line. Got it. Starting to have to develop some strategy to get ahead here. Okay, we're going to sell all that. The prawns are worth $10 each. All in all, that much money. So I will buy some hook weights for $35. That's going to allow us to sink more. We're not going to go back to that map for a minute. We're going to sit in the medium map where we catch lots of fish. We'll definitely take a frogfish. There's some flounders over there I want. I don't know what to do about the eels. I don't know if we can rip them out of their cove or not. I might have to go back to the original, the first map for free too, to see if there's any crates sitting on the ground. We clearly need to be able to find more crates. Okay, I got eeled really hard that time. Forgot he was down there. This cast might also have a similar fate. Nope, but instead we'll take a bluefish, which is almost as bad. And with that, we'll go back and sell for, well, that's not a horrible amount of money. Upgrades are getting really expensive though. So we're going to go back to the Cove of the Capsized for $25 and see if we can cast far and deep and catch something new again. Don't touch those. The yellowfish would be nice. You're going to eat my thing if I let you. Okay, we're going to take you instead. There's so many flounders down there. Not to worry, given enough time, I can outsmart the fish. I'll take you actually. That's perfectly fine. Okay, I might get the crate here. Yeah, we got the crate. Perfect. This should be full of something good. New gear unlocked. Hopefully we can use that to roll into something bigger and better to do something about these big fish. Either catch them or not. But they're going to start to really annoy me. Gonna keep away and we'll settle for that fish. Oh, I might get a yellowfish here. I did get a yellowfish. This has got to be worth a few bucks. And this is a royal tuna. Of course it is. And we're out of casts. But with that, we'll see how much we get for all of these. The royal tuna is $40 by itself. So we made $77 today. We also found a sunken mooring, extremely heavy and causes sinkage very fast, but only briefly. So I guess if we want to move ourselves down in a hurry, we can. I do want to try Knot of Tides. I'm also going to buy more rod rings so we can cast furthest possible. I also want to go back to the original fishing spot to see if there's a treasure chest here somewhere. We also have max cast distance, so we can see if there's anything new hiding out at the end of this place. There is actually a flounder here. Okay, cool. We'll take the flounder, but I was mostly looking for crates. I'm here to steal everything I can from the sea. Alright, that is a rock flounder, another max cast. I'm tempted to let the current take me further to see if there's anything else out there. Oh, I get a special mark because I did a max cast. Okay, we're going to use this. Turns out there's nothing out here. $5 well spent again. Okay, we'll take the fish and we're going to take some more as soon as we can. You know what? I'll settle for a bluefish at this point. There's not a lot of money to be made here anyway. I did get another cod at least, so that's something. So all in all there, we made $53. So with that, we're going to get the speedy reel so we can pull the stuff in quicker again. There's going to be a lot more upgrades there we got to buy. We're also going to buy the Knot of Tides again, probably based on a real thing. And then we're going to spend $25 to go back here. Because we can cast as far as possible. We get that mark that shows we did it. And we'll see what's hiding way out here. So far, sort of more of the same. Okay, we don't want that to eat us. Actually, this one. Oh, I can't. I'm not allowed to use a thing at this point. So I don't know how to... Wait, is he going to catch us? He can if he wants to. I'd love to catch one of those big things. Not really sure if we even can at this point then. But we're going to keep casting way far out here where we're going to land in a pool of the most boring fish ever. But at least it is a super speed reel. Okay, this time we managed to land on one of those. Fine. I got it in my head that the further we cast out, the better. Not really necessarily for any reason. I wonder if there's a trick. Like if we use the tide thing just as we're catching a fish, or like we push our hook into the fish and therefore that gets pushed into the big fish. I might also be overthinking that entirely. But at least we're making money. Out of all of those, we got $55. We still need some frogfish for the birds. I'm going to take the faster reel in one more time because that's starting to annoy me. That costs $50. Okay, so we're going back to the little kelp field. I don't think we've had a max level cast here now that I think about it. Ooh, there's lots of frogfish out there and flounders. So we're in good shape as long as we're casting as far as we can. There didn't seem to be a lot of bluefish in that moment either. Perfect. The reeling in thing might refer to also when we're reeling, but also when we've also already caught a fish. I'm not really sure if there's a distinction between them. I'm going to suck up a flounder while I'm here just because I want that money. I do want a frogfish though so we can unlock more stuff. Okay, I used my $5 thing because I wanted another frogfish. I can't remember how many I needed or how many I had for that matter. So we're going to feed the birds very expensive fish because apparently they have very expensive taste. And we get a new map for even better fish. And now they want 2 of those. Okay, I don't even know what those are. But we sell the fish. The rock flounder is $30. We actually make good money even just there. We're going to spend $25 for even more cast. Didn't we unlock a new map? Did we not touch the thing? Yeah, we didn't. Several new paint buckets. Oh, it wasn't a map. It was new paint. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't want new fish or anything anyway. I guess I want 2 of these though to feed to the very hungry fish, birds. I expertly casted straight into the middle where I could scoop up one of these so we have what we need for the birds again. Hopefully the reward is immense. That was a nice long cast. We're going to either get the flounder or the tuna. We got the tuna, which I'm pretty sure is the most expensive fish we can catch at this point. And we're going to hang out around here to see if we get another tuna to show up, or the flounder actually. I'll take a flounder even. They're not as much as the tuna, but they're still quite a lot. The fish always looks like he's going to come bite me, but then he never does. I feel like it's been a while since we caught one of the shrimps. So birds can have my very expensive fish. Can I have a map? I don't think we got anything. Now they want 10 of the basic fish. We're going backwards. But we did get $80 for those. $108. We're millionaires. Okay, we're going to upgrade so we have full amounts of casts now, so we can be sure to get lots of fish all at once. And this is going to help us reel in even quicker. And then we're going back to Basic Cove, whatever it's called, so we can catch lots of these. Actually, at the rate we're reeling in now, catching 10 of these really isn't going to take long. Yeah, the reel speed here is really quick now. I don't know how many I just caught. We'll see 6 of them already. That's nice and easy. And then a little bit of extra. Only need another 4. That didn't take long at all. 10 basic fish for 10 basic birds. There's something in its beak, but I'm not excited anymore. A storage upgrade allows you to take more consumables out to your voyages while fishing. And then it wants 3 prawns. We're obviously due for a new boat color. We're going to go with blue. That way it blends in. Oh, we had 2 fish left over. There's another $6. But now that we got to try and catch some more valuable fish, we're going to have to spend some more money. We can actually make really good money here if we're not stupid. This isn't a great spot to be. Oh, wait, maybe it goes away. Yeah, if it puts its head in, he can't touch me. I kind of thought there was shrimps here, but we got to go to the $25 map for that. But we'll still make a profit here anyway. I want to kind of drag my line on the bottom here, hoping that a flounder will turn up. That might be one over there, actually. So now we missed basically everything good, and we got eeled anyway. Well, we caught a whole bunch of different types of fish this time, none of which are necessarily super valuable, but actually that's not bad. Back to Cove of the Capsized. We need some shrimps, which we're casting way too far for. Well, I guess they're everywhere, sprinkled throughout. We managed to catch the most basic fish in existence, so that's fun. It's like winning the lottery in reverse. That was close to doing it again. I don't remember how many shrimps we needed. It was at least 2, maybe 3. Well, there's 2 for now, so we'll try and catch 1 more and then the most valuable fish aside from that. The fish are moving so fast in different patterns, it's actually hard to predict where they're going to be. But the beauty of it is, as long as we're catching fish, we're making progress. Doesn't matter which ones they are. We actually got full up pretty quick. So take your 3 shrimps, give us a reward, 7 seagulls. We need 1 king tuna thing. But we're going to sell the rest, $116. So we're going to have max reel speed at this point. We need to go try and get 1 super tuna. I think we should be able to catch one of these fairly easily with a little bit of patient strategy. There are so many fish out here right now. That's not good. There's the tuna. We got to outrun this fish. Okay, we're not going to get him. We're going to settle for a flounder, which is probably the next fish we need. Although I feel like we skipped over it with the tuna. So we'll see. Maybe I've actually got a way where I catch the big fish where we're like, if we time it so like the other fish is ready to bite just after a regular fish bites. Oh, got to sink. That fish might turn around. Yeah, got him. So he opens his mouth. Yeah, that might have some merit to it. Anyways, the seagulls get their gourmet super fish, millions of dollars. And then from there, wants 2 flounders. Fueling the lighthouse makes a beacon brighter. We can go even further away. It did want flounders next. I think we already have 1 of those. But we've unlocked the new map as well. The rest of the fish were worth $63. And going to this new place is $45, Polar Point. There are some strange looking fish here, and I'm probably going to have to go extra deep to be able to get some of these things. That's weird. Give me a sucky fish. Sucky fish are probably worth a lot of money. I didn't see what it was called, but I assume it's called a sucky fish. There's a crate over there that's going to take extra power to get to. I also haven't caught one of these things, so we'll see what one of these are. Needlefin, I think it said. I was so excited to cast again, I just went ahead and did that. Okay, we got an opportunity to sink here a little bit. Crab would be interesting. Can we get a crab? I will settle for one of these because I know they're worth a lot. Let's try a little cast if we can sort of, go through these. What else we got down here? Needlefin. There's also a crate here, so we're definitely going to need more sinking power. We can't necessarily get a lot of different things if we don't get a little more power, so we got to go back and catch more fish. I would also like one of these jumping crab things. I don't know if I can catch them with just basic... Nope, sure can't. They just go ahead and destroy my line. So that's super helpful. Can I get another tuna? Nope, I can't go that low. Needle, whatever it is. Okay, so we spent, I don't know how much money getting there, but we made $83. Oh, we have 162 though, so we're actually doing quite well there. So we're going to go ahead and buy extra sinking power And we're going to hold off on the next one. I do want to buy the tide pusher thing. And we're going to spend $45 going right back here. But I want that crate at the end. I want to see what that gives us. Every time I cast, I land directly on one of these. Okay, I'm going to try again. Oh, interesting. There might be more stuff over there. Okay, give me one of these. Oh, what is that thing? Oh, give me that. I don't know what that is. That's rare. I've never ever seen anything like that. Is it coming over here? We missed it. I might never see that again. I don't know what that was. I wish I hadn't panicked so badly. I could have caught that. All right, well, we'll head back to town for now and sell whatever we caught. We're making a lot of money even off those. What I really want is some of those, and we're going to get more Sinky for $65. And then we're going back to here. Hopefully we don't land on a bunch of little bluefish right away, because I want that crate, and there's a bluefish. Okay, we're going to try that again. Got that. We'll also look downwards to, there was that other Sinky thing down here. We got a nice gap in the fish for once. Not sure where that crate was. Gonna have to go around the shrimps very patiently, and we missed it anyway. It's over there. All right, well, shrimp it is. Oh, there's the big fish again. Okay, so he does show up once in a while. We've seen him twice in total. It gets dark down here. Oh, there's a crab coming. Come on, come on. Okay, we got some new gear. Twice over. Now we'll just try and catch some valuable fish to round out this day. Oh, there goes the big fish again. I might be able to get him actually if I'm really quick here. Really quick. Yeah, got him. Whatever this is. Oarfish. Now that I catch it, it doesn't sound that interesting. But we didn't see it very often, so that's got to be worth some money. I'm also going to try and push myself over there. I think I can get around the backside of that iceberg. I'm not sure if there's any point to doing that. Definitely can't go through the icebergs. And that's it. So the oarfish is worth $50. Thought it'd be worth a little more, but that's fine. What we did get is a lure that mimics small tasty fish, enticing other fish that may be more shy or elusive. That costs $200. We also got this shining spinner. This reflective spinner can shine brightly even in the darkest waters. It's very expensive. So for now, we're just going to get the extra weight and probably go back to the $25 area. We need to catch some of the flounders or whatever they are. So there's still some fish out there for us to find, that's for sure. All right, well, we didn't need one of you, but fine. There's presumably going to be somewhere with dark waters. Oh, there's actually a crate down there. Probably want to grab that while I'm here. Also the bluefish. You can never get too many bluefish. And these guys. Also these guys. I did manage to fish a flounder out from amongst all of those. That was a good catch. And one shrimp later, we're all full up. So let's feed them the rest of their fish. They want 5 of these fish. We already had 3, so that makes it easy. The rest we're going to sell for $23. We can also get greasy hooks now. That was in that last crate. With a greasy hook, a sharp tug of the line can cause a hooked fish to slip loose. I think that means we can ditch a bad quality fish if we want. We'll buy a few of those just to give them a try, and we're going to go to like this place because we only need some of the medium quality, whatever they are. These guys, all right, they're not coming this way though because they're too far out. So I think we press E if we want to ditch a fish. Okay, this guy will go away. This guy will not. We're being way too patient here. I should just grab like anything I can. Not that though. I might have to go to the next more expensive area to catch more of those fish. Because yeah, it's really luck based that I would even land on one of those. Almost caught one there, but that's the last one here. And I actually managed to catch it. I did manage to catch a lot of the green fish though, so that's got to be worth something. Alright, we only need one more though, so that shouldn't be bad. We still made $56, which isn't bad at all. We're going to go back to $25 area to catch more of the right fish. Oh, I did it. I slipped off the one fish. That actually worked. So we jumped right onto this one. That was a good quality $5. Okay, same there. I ditched a low quality fish for a flounder. So I'm going to load up on those $5 greasy things. Also managed a golden tuna, whatever they are. This is going to be a pretty good money round. Okay, we're full up for the day, which means we're going to feed our seagulls the next fish. This one has something in its beak. And what might it have for us? New ship color. Then it wants 6 of those stabby fish. We'll sell the rest for $86. Or maybe more. There might have been another row of fish there. We're going to buy 2 of the tide knot things, and then I want more of those slippy things. I'm going to get the reflective spinner for $80. Might as well. And then we're going back to Polar Point, where we're hopefully going to catch lots of the stabbers, whatever they're called. I do have my slippy thing, so I can go like that now as well to get rid of fish I don't want and fish I don't want and waste a bunch of money doing it. There's the oarfish again. Don't want you. I want a sucky fish. I want a lot of different things. I'm catching lots of the sucky fish, so that's good. I probably already have the amount I need. I think I have an opportunity to try and drift this way a little bit. We're going to do that again. I'm just curious. I feel like there should be something over there. But at least look at our glow-in-the-dark lure. That's pretty. Oh, I think I'm gonna get another oarfish here. Was messing around trying to get the round fish. And we'll tie it all together with the sucky fish, so pretty sure... Wow, we only had 4 of those that entire time. Well, no matter, there's $125 total. So we'll buy a few more of those and the greasy hooks, which was that one, $20 there. Back to Polar Point, I guess, to grab more of the stab fish, which are actually somewhat annoyingly harder to catch than you might think. Okay, I got 2 of these so far, so that should be our budget on those fish. I catch quite a few of these. I never pay attention to how much they're worth, but assumingly quite a bit. Okay, we're now full up, so the last 2 of those into the birds. We've satisfied 11 bird quests at this point. What's next? 3 of those. I actually had 2 of those on board, so that helps. We could take more consumables with this on our quests. We're going to sell 2 royal tunas plus that for $95. We're barely making a profit. We'll definitely get all the greasy hooks we can. 1 more of those, I guess. Do I want to spend $120 making this shine more in the dark? I don't see what that matters. At least not yet. We're going to get the new ghost ship and the golden hook. And then back to get the blowfish. Thanks to my greasy hook, we were able to slip off a boring fish and get the one we needed. I think we only needed 1 of these. I did catch another oarfish. That always feels good. I feel like eventually the seagulls are going to want one of those, so I should almost just hold on to this one until they do, because they're really annoying to catch. But I'm also assuming that the seagulls are going to want something from this map, so we're going to feed them straight away and see what the leftovers are. So they want 1 more of those, they get 1 more of those. Oh, now they want the tunas, which I actually caught 3 of on that last trip. So aside from that, we're going to sell everything but the oarfish. I'm not selling that. So we got to catch more of the tunas. I see most of them here, and with the greasy hook, we can absolutely slip off boring fish to sink lower into tuna territory, which is somewhere down here. In fact, we got one. The crabs definitely go for me quickly, but I think those were the 2 that I needed. No wonder I'm not making any money anymore. I'm giving all my valuable fish to the birds. Okay, the oarfish is making a pass right now, so we're going to slip off some dumb fish to grab it. We'll meet it somewhere in the... Nope, we missed it. We missed it so bad. One day we'll catch another one. Wait, there it goes there. I can't catch it though anyway. Maybe I can actually. Going. Slip off. Come on. Oh, I would have caught its tail. How long do you think it takes before it comes back again? Oh, not long actually. No, that's not what I wanted. That's why I need the extra sinking power that I've never bought. Come on, stupid, I'm a very busy person. There it is. Got him. Alright, back to base. Feed the last 2 tuna to the birds. Hopefully they give me some amazing reward. They want 2 oarfish, I think, actually, which I just happen to have. We can also get a new map further away from town. And you can have the 2 very valuable fish. That breaks my heart that I had to give those idiots out. What are these? Those are clearly a fish that likes the dark. The rest of the fish we caught were actually blowfish are worth a lot. There's $83. Okay, I want more greasy things. We got the tide things we need. Now we can go further out to midnight depths. It's $90 so. So we spent a lot of money just to get here. That's interesting. Okay, good. I'll take a tuna for now just because of the value of these. There's a sunfish, I think they're called. Well, we're going to go way out here to catch. No, we are not. All right. Let's see how deep this place is. There's an oarfish swimming by. We gotta go, yeah, we gotta go down for some of these dark fish. That's interesting down there. I think we might have to power ourselves downwards to get there. I'll take one of you though. Black tadpole. Slugfish, interesting. So I'm definitely gonna need glowier stuff. Whoops, don't touch the boring fish. Give me anything. I'm desperate. Wait, there's something big and glowy. Oh, there's really glowy fish down there. I think I need more glowy power. I can't see anything. There's also no appearance of crates yet either. I'm missing a crate somewhere. Some of these fish better be worth a fortune. It's so expensive to be here. But you know what? I'm going to catch an oarfish just for the value. It just swam by as I was going by, so we'll take it. Would like a tuna, also just for raw value. I got to push myself downwards to get to some of those things though. So that was not expensive an upgrade either. So with that, we're going to head back to town. You wanted 5 of those. We had 3 so far. We got $130 in other fish, which isn't bad. We only made $40 profit though. So these $8 things cost fast, brief shrinkage, so we'll send ourselves down for those other fish. Unless this is part of the shy elusive fish that we need the $200 upgrade for. Whatever the case, we'll find out. So I press W, I think, if I want to go down quickly, which makes sense. But once we work our way through the boring fish, I will take a tuna though, just money. Then we weave down through all the boring fish, my rare fish. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, I could probably hook one of these then. These aren't elusive at all. Oh, wait. Yeah, we caught one of these. Good. That's got to be worth something. An anglerfish. So we'll work our way back to the depths. I'm going to press Q here to bring myself that way a little bit. There's definitely some other fish out there I want to find. I got to cast farther and make it downwards. Well, trying to avoid... Well, we're going to catch a tuna. I actually slipped the first tuna and went right into the second. Ooh, the oarfish is there. I was tempted to grab that. Instead, we're going deep. There's a floating light bulb. Kind of want the floating light bulb. Okay, we're going to go down here. There might be crates and stuff out here. Don't touch that fish. I want the anglerfish. I feel like they're going to be worth more. And the light bulbs. Ooh. Oh, I was so close to catching a light bulb. Okay, we're going to settle for one of the black tadpoles, even though we can catch those on regular circumstances. This I will just keep because it's good value. I don't have to spend much money to get it. I'm going to go... I was aiming for the light bulb. Well... Our thing is full, so we're done with the tadpoles. I guess I got 2 of them there. We can take more consumables. It wants 3 of the anglerfish. I don't want to... The anglerfish are $60 each, so I'm going to go ahead and take the value for those first. So there's $310. So I'm finally going to buy the $200 upgrade, the tempting lure. Hopefully that's not a consumable. So we're going to buy more greasy hooks. We're going to buy more things that make us go east, and these make us go down. Okay, we'll see if we can catch more of those rare fish. And we have the $200 upgrade, so you know what, give me the oarfish. There was 2 of them there at the same time, so I think that extra lure made us just maybe found some of the rarer fish more often. That would be my take on it at least. So down we go, we're gonna look for... yeah, I'll settle for you, I guess. The light bulb, there are a few light bulbs beside me. Okay, we're actually gonna snap those 2. Okay, we're gonna push ourselves down here because we can get below the light bulb and then hopefully... Oh, there's a crate. We can actually get that crate if we go like that and then down. Yeah, okay, that's a rare crate, so that's got to be good too. It's so annoying to have to weave through all these idiots. Push down. Okay, I'll take an anglerfish. That's fine. There's a kraken or something. Look at the size of that thing. I should have tried to pursue that more. I was just so surprised to see it that I sort of panicked. Well, hopefully that shows up again at a point where I can actually catch it. Sort of gonna wait for the light bulb to get under me. That's bad timing. That's really bad timing. Wait. Yep, we finally caught one of these things. That is a lantern jelly. The fishing adventures used to be so quick. Now we gotta spend a lot of time out here weaving through all the different idiots. I'm out of my extra sinking power. Push myself this way a whole bunch if I want, though. Like a whole bunch. Doubt there's anything out here, but I can't help myself. Gotta look. It's actually light down there, which is curious. Ooh, giant squid. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna feed these guys 2 of those expensive fish, and then we're gonna make $185. Oh, here's what we needed, the barbed hook. An advanced and stronger hook that allows you to pull in even the biggest and most dangerous of catches. That costs $200. I think we're going to buy that right away. That might sound stupid, but we're going to catch some of the most biggest dangerous fishes over here. I've got a score to settle with these. Yeah, get in my boat, you big idiot. Giant leopard eel. I have no idea what those are worth. So we've also got to deal with the big gulpy fish as well. Oh, accidentally caught a flounder. We'll make really good money here, considering we had to put in no money to get here. I'm mostly just getting caught up on the bluefish now. I really should be slipping them more, but for some reason I'm just sort of not. I'm just enjoying the fish. Well, we're all full up there, so the giant leopard eel is $50. All right, we got a fair bit of value there anyway. I got to restock my greasy hooks and weight things and everything. And then we'll go to the Cove of the Capsized where they had those big annoying swallowy fish. One over there. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, whenever you're ready. That's annoying. Nope. Come on. Come on. Bite it. Bite it. Wait, bite it. I don't have all day. Come on. Yeah, bite it. Yeah, there it is. Big idiot. Goliath gulper. We'll also take a flounder because they're probably worth similar value. Flounders might be worth 30 actually. The big guys are probably worth 50. So we really should... No, whatever. Flounders are fine too. Okay, I'll get another one here for sure because nothing can get in my way. Well, I'm pretty sure I decimated the population of these things at this point. There's actually none left. I caught every last one of them. So that should actually be worth quite a lot. Goliath gulpers, yeah, they were $50 each. So yeah, we made hundreds there. $339 in the bank. So we're going to make our thing even shinier underwater. Don't really want to spend the last little bit of money there because we got to replenish all of our things because we're starting to spend a lot of money. We'll try Polar Point, $45 because we should be able to catch the crabs now. So no more getting bullied by crustaceans. They're hiding from us now. Okay, yeah. No, idiot. Yeah, touch my thing. Yeah, I got him. I just got an achievement that said catch one of every fish in the game. We haven't caught the giant squid thing that's in the depths. And I think also maybe some of the deeper fish there. I'm not really sure, but we got to catch a giant squid. Unless it's uncatchable or not a fish. The crabs are good and annoying. When I didn't want to touch them, they kept cutting my line. Now that I want to catch them, they're nowhere to be found. But I did catch, I think, the third and final crab on this map. And we can make some really easy money basically just casting against the iceberg because all of those fish are there. So the king crabs are worth, wow, actually $75 each. So up to $500 in the bank. So after restocking some of our things, we could buy more glowy power. We can actually buy the final glowy power. So now our upgrades are maxed out, $126 left over. Let's go see what else we can catch. We'll go to the midnight depths. I'm going to send this basically as far as I can. We're definitely going to slip off of that. We're probably going to have to slip off something else. I actually don't want an oarfish. As much as that pains me, look how big our glow spot is now. We can see everything. See, there's something there. Or is that just, oh yeah, that's just one of the regulars. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're going way far out again. We're going to go east and then east again and then east again. Probably could have done that a little more efficiently. There's my giant friend. Wonder if I wait here if he's going to show up again. Thought that was him. That's just a stupid oarfish. It got me again. Eventually my kraken will return. Oh, there is something out to the east. It's glowing. Interesting. I don't know how to get out there. We'll catch a few more of these for the time being. Unless it's just more of those things that I'm seeing. It's hard to tell. How far over do you guys come? Because I'm right below the boat. Okay, great. You know what? I've been avoiding the sunfish things. I can actually catch those now. They don't break my thing anymore, do they? Yeah, that's better. We can just move them out of the way. No more working around them. It's him. I caught him. He happened to go by. I was trying to take a screenshot. And fathomless squid. So that was maybe a pretty rare catch. Hopefully he's worth a lot. The stupid birds probably want to eat him though. Jump a jellyfish. What is that thing? Yeah, I don't know either. Alright, well, we're going to feed the last one of these fish to the birds. They want 10 shrimps. What do I look like? So the fathomless squid is worth $200 for some legendary fish that like destroys everything that comes in contact with it. Yeah, whatever. $500. I do still want to see what's way out to the east. So we cast it as far as we could. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. That's okay. We will sink somewhat to the bottom here, just getting around all the fish. You know what? We're going to recast that. We're going to settle for an oarfish and recast. And then right away, I'm going to press Q so we take advantage of the full length of things. We're going to press Q again here. What's the source of that light? I could do this one more time. There's another colossal squid. Ah, pearl. I knew there was something hiding out here. So we'll go ahead and scoop that up for ourselves. Thank you. Okay, so the golden pearl we simply sell for $500, which I'll take. I fed the birds a few more times, including some of the lantern jellies. We don't seem to get any more rewards and they just want more stuff. So I will settle for having had caught the giant kraken and also the elusive golden pearl. All the fish had gotten in my boat, except for missing things here. But you know what? We're done.